Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W.
Wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try-jack, feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Let's check out Indy. And his starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his son. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, we've got Reggie Jackson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Thompson. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Mathurin against Jackson. And it's Mathurin missing. To the middle, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And it's Indiana's ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. And we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Indiana foul. J-Huck, first personal foul. First team foul.
Green, the pass to Jackson. And here is Duran. From short range.
Great contest by Siakam using those long arms.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Jackson, down low, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Jackson with a good read out of the pick and roll.
Here's Indiana. They trail by 3. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Siakam passes to Huff. 6 to shoot. From the left block, Siakam misses.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Jackson dishes to Green. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. And Green now, top of the key. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 3. Here he goes. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Stewart kicks to Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Halliburton outside. Can they get it? Good. He hits the jump shot. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Pass to Green. Shoots the 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Huff. Mathurin for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Outside Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Reggie Jackson, he's been around a little bit, and he's always been a vocal leader, and that's what we're seeing here. Such a solid all-around game.
A different look here for Detroit. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Duren, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Isaiah Stewart. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Now, here's McConnell. Rebounded by Jackson. The pass to Portis. Green up on top. Back to Portis. Outside, Green. Shot from 16. They get it back. Tries again. With 1 on the clock. Portis can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
McConnell passes to DiVincenzo. Tapping against Portis. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for Green, and the closer subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Gary Payton is checked in for Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the closer.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Indiana. 3-on-3. Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 3. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Portis. And they recover it. Nurkic against Toppin. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Nurkic can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And it's good for 2.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
DiVincenzo.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's the closer. He's covered by McConnell. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team
There's
foul.
45 seconds left in the first quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Detroit leading by 4. Here's the closer. No scoring in this one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's the closer. Inside. Here's Portis. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesar.
The Pacers. 7.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
We've got Bobby Portis. The closer is out there with Robinson. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Payton in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Poked away. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Robinson. Halliburton with it. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard with it. Robinson on him. Can't hit from in close. Detroit leading by 5. Here's the closer. Still scoreless. Portis finds Robinson. Portis in the post. Nesmith covering. Portis can't get it to go. Pacers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. The Pacers making a switch here. Puffs jacked in. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Nembhard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And so he makes both from the line. Pistons leading by 3. Here's the closer. Now the pass to Payton. Detroit, no good that time either.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now, here's Siakam. Nembhard finds Halliburton. On the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Halliburton's got 6.
Halliburton's shot selection really impresses me. He's so efficient. He knows when he should look to capitalize.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
To the right side. Payton outside. Out to the right wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
Second free throw, no good. Now Halliburton. 6 points for him. Here's Nembhard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Detroit, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Halliburton against Robinson. Kicks it to Payton. Back to Robinson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Indiana trailing here. To the inside, Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Payton surveying the floor. There's the closer. Portis trying to free himself. Another shot. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam against Nurkic. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. He sinks the 11-footer. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
The offensive versatility of Pascal Siakam. He can hit shots from a variety of spots.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Stewart comes in for Bobby Portis. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Jackson in for the closer. Pass to Robinson to end the cold streak. The Pistons rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And Duren has that length to corral anything around the basket.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Wizards. Stolen by Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
No
foul.
question, he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Detroit making a switch. Green's checked in.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson with it. Pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. DiVincenzo kicks to Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Back to DiVincenzo. Halliburton in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
The pass to Green. Fires from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton.
Substitution.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Passes to Toppin. Nesmith with the ball. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Thompson in the corner. They get it back. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Jackson. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Right block shot. Stewart. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Count that one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Green. Can't drop it in from the right block. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. And trying as they might, they couldn't push them. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center position. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Pistons leading. The pass to Jackson.
Pacers foul. Jay Huff, third personal foul. First team foul.
Duran, the pass to Mann. Clock at 6. Passes it to Jackson. Fires the three.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. I've seen him do everything where he can alter shots.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Team second.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's Duran. Goes up again. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Here's Stewart. And it's off from three-point range.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that you want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
They grabbed their own miss. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Mann. Duran down low. He's covered by Halliburton.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Siakam. And it's blocked.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
To the middle. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Traps in the tray. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
There's the pass to Mann. A second chance effort. Outside for Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got 4 points in the quarter.
And counting on Reggie to make a smart play that time.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Jackson. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Halliburton, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Jackson passes to Stewart. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The closer's checked in for Jackson. The Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Thompson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
This is a demand. To the inside. Here's Stewart. The offensive rebound. Back to man. Pass to the closer. From past the arc. Here's Duran. They shoot again. Tries again. Poke loose. Now Nesmith. Halliburton finds DiVincenzo. Here's the closer. Down low, Stewart. Fades away. Duran, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
That puts them in the lead.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
For the Pistons, Norkic checked in for Jalen Duran. Portis comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Trey Mann. Pass to the closer. DiVincenzo against Portis. Nurkic trying to get open. Portis can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Walker. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Here's the closer. He's covered by Halliburton. Robinson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
DiVincenzo against Robinson. DiVincenzo passes to Walker. Back to Toppin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The closer passes to Nurkic.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Moody's checked in for Detroit. In Indiana with the change here, too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Robinson on the wing. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. The Pacers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's McConnell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Indiana, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Here's the closer. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson for the lead. And again, it's the Pistons from deep. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3/4 behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Duncan Robinson. Portis is out there with Moses Moody. And it's the closer. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Halliburton right side. To the wing on the left. Here's Huff. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Pistons trailing. Here's the closer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Siakam outside. Inside, here's Nembhard. Robinson pulls it in. The Pistons shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Nurkic in the post. Nembhard covering. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
And here's Halliburton. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. To the left wing. Nembhard with it. Over Robinson. Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Nurkic.